I am Jade Thirlwall and you're watching Mariners TV.
So Graham, another trophy in the bag, a very good night's work.
Yeah, it was pleasing, you know. Haven't seen Sinners this year. Heard good things about them, and they made it a test for us. I thought they created a couple of little half chances first half, but I thought we generally moved the ball around pretty well today. Obviously a great finish off Skiver for the first goal. Obviously took advantage of the two players going down. I think they possibly paused for a minute expecting us to put out a play, and we took advantage of that. But then second half I thought we really upped our game, moved the ball particularly well, and at points during the second half I think they didn't know how to quite handle us. You know, the movements were that good, the running off the ball was good, we created a few little chances, and maybe on another day it could have been maybe two or three more.
Stevens got the first goal, he was always involved in the game, wasn't he?
I thought Andrew was excellent, he was really good tonight from start of the game until we brought him off. Obviously once we got ourselves 2-0 up, we could start plotting our way into Saturday's game as well, you know, just trying to look after one or two. So obviously Andrew was so key to our performance tonight that it was one of our decisions right to bring him off.
It's been quite a strange situation to be in, 2-0 up in the cup final, having to kind of rest players in the cup final.
Yeah,
well,
we mentioned it before the game that if we started well and maybe got on top of them, that's something that we could look at. Obviously you're hoping a game goes like that, but yeah, it's pleasing when it does, because it's only 3 days recovery, so we've managed, like I say, to get a couple of players off the pitch a little bit earlier than possibly would have.
A few celebrations at the end there, but not too much. You got your mind already on the next task?
Yeah, well it is. It's kind of like we'll get a little break after this Saturday again, as you know. But yeah, full focus now is on to Saturday, so we know how tough it's going to be. We want to earn the bragging rights across the Shields games this season, so it's 1-1 at the moment, and we want to try and make it 3 trophies and 2 victories against North Shields.
See, I spoke to David Foley in the week, and he said that if you don't end up with the 4 trophies, you'll be disappointed at the end of the season. So
yeah, it seems strange, doesn't it, when you say things like that? But yeah, that's been the focus all year, that we're in 4 competitions. Well, obviously the FA Cup, but we're out of that early. And we're never going to win that, to be fair, but the competitions we're in, we knew we'd have a really good shout at winning them, and we put ourselves in a fantastic position, and we're now two games away from achieving that 4 trophy goal.
North Shields on Saturday, expecting a different sort of test in that game, obviously a different sort of pitch.
Yeah, I mean, I went to watch them last week in the Senior Cup final, and Blythe were the better team on the day, but North Shields really gave it a go last 15 minutes and created a couple of problems for Blythe Spartans. Obviously I know the lads there and know what they can, how they can hurt us and things like that, so we'll be on our toes, but I think if we get our game right, they're going to have their hands full as well.
A couple of players coming back, possibly obviously Julio from his suspension, and Dylan, is he close to being back?
But Dylan's not quite there yet, no. I mean, we're probably looking at getting Dylan some training time. We're obviously not training before Saturday, so we need to get Dylan a few training sessions before, so hopefully maybe a week or two, well, a week and a half, we can start getting them into training, and obviously looking at the VARs then. But certainly Julio comes back in the fold. Julian's available now, but obviously that's complemented by Anthony and Darren Holden stepping out through being cup tie.
Just finally really nice to win in front of those fans as well. They give you a lot of support on that side of the day, didn't they?
They're really good. Yeah, I mean, you just look across the pitch there and you see whatever it was, 1,500, absolutely tremendous again. And again, like we say every single week, it's just a pleasure to see them support us as they do.